This episode is brought to you by SD Sober Living. If you or someone you know needs a safe, supportive recovery home, then reach out to SD Sober Living at www.sdsoberliving.org or call 619-334-9869. That's 619-334-9869. Come get some fuck fentanyl and some San Diego recovery at SD Sober Living. Hey everyone, I want to take a moment to talk about something really important, mental health and addiction. If you or someone you know is struggling with mental health or drug addiction, especially if they're facing chronic relapses or have a history of bouncing in and out of treatment centers, I want to recommend Baja Rehab. Baja is a premier lockdown treatment center located just 45 minutes from the San Diego border in beautiful Mexico. I've had the opportunity to visit their facility, and I can tell you firsthand, it's not only stunning, but also equipped with everything needed for recovery. They offer comprehensive medical detox and have a dedicated team of drug counselors and specialized therapists. If you are ready to take the first step towards healing, call Shalom, the intake director, at 619-855-6368. That's 619-855-6368. Your loved ones deserve a second chance, so don't wait until it's too late. Reach out to Baja Rehab today. This is the Fuck Fentanyl guy letting you know if you or a loved one is injured in a motorcycle accident, then call 1-800-Lawtigers for a free case evaluation. We are available 24/7. That's 1-800-Lawtigers with over $1.5 billion recovered in verdicts and settlements. Nobody got your back more than Lawtigers.
Ain't gonna open itself.
I wrote this message especially for.
Let me hear that one. Yo, first they love me, then they hate me, then they love me again. I'm scratching my head, I'm rubbing my chin. This ain't the way it was supposed to be. Supposedly I'm close to an end. Don't push me, I'm close to the edge. I'm no rookie. Ignore what you took me for in the first place, unless it's in first place. Worst case scenario, this your stereo.
Message in a Bottle by Absol and Lance. Is it Skywalker? Yeah, Lance Skywalker.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Shout out.
I'm Luis Romero. I'm the Fuck Fentanyl guy. This is the Fuck Fentanyl podcast. I got my homie Greg here. How you doing?
Hey, doing good, bro. Thanks for having me,
Thank you. Coming from Orange County.
Had to make a little drive south, dude. So happy to do it, man. So honored to be here with you, bro.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much, man. So did you grow up in Orange County?
No. So I grew up in Dallas, Texas, actually.
Oh, for reals?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. So I think I've been in California for about 9 years now. It's been 9 years. I think I started saying stoked and gnarly on like year
Rad?
4.
Yeah.
Rad came in like year 4.
Oh,
year
okay,
4 or 5.
okay.
But yeah, I've been here almost a decade, bro.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. I know some people would have a little accent when they're from Texas.
Yeah.
But they'll tell me like it'll just go away.
Yeah, no, it went away, dude. For sure. And I mean, I'm from the suburbs, bro. Like I'm not like a country. I'm a country boy.
Country boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it.
It's funny too, bro. My a lot of my family's from Ohio. And when we would go visit, I'd always, growing up, they thought it was so funny. I'd say y'all all the time. They thought that was so funny, bro. There's
Really,
cousin Greg saying y'all again.
Oh, dude, no way.
Yeah. That's like the most accent I got was the y'all.
Oh, okay.
And I lost that.
It's
man,
the
sorry,
universal
Texas.
Texas thing.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you grew up. So you pretty much grew up primarily in Dallas.
Yeah, born and raised, suburbs of Dallas, like north, city called Plano. It's a pretty large city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just a very I had a blessed childhood, bro.
Oh,
You know
really?
what I mean, yeah, I didn't, we weren't rich. We weren't, I wasn't spoiled, but I always had enough. I always had enough. And, I'm super grateful for my parents. They took care of us, bro.
Oh,
You know what
okay.
I mean?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So when did drugs and alcohol become in the picture for you then?
I think I was 15.
Okay.
It started with cannabis. It started with weed.
Yeah.
yeah, I guess it was like the summer before freshman year, and me and my boy.
For sure, I know all about that.
Yeah, we stole his mom's little little bag, dude.
He just found it, and they're like, "Hey, fuck it."
He might have already been involved or something.
Okay.
But my boy was like, "Hey, bro, like,
I got this.
Check it out." You know? And yeah, we smoked a little. Didn't feel anything the first time. But it was cool to like do something bad, bro. It feels good to do something bad.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure, especially when you're that age.
Exactly. Yeah.
And isn't it like, because when I started smoking, it was kind of illegal. I mean, it was like a felony and all that. Was that
super illegal in Texas?
That's all I'm about to say. Yeah. Like they throw the book at him.
Yeah, straight up.
Devil's lettuce.
Yeah, the devil's lettuce, dude. Exactly. Super gnarly. You have like a gram of weed, you're going to your jail for 6 months.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
crazy.
Shit. And then I come out to California and it's like dispensaries and all that shit. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Like right when I started smoking, it was already kind of like they were already like if you got busted with weed, like the cops would just throw it away.
Yeah,
they're just like.
Well, dude, California's crazy. Is it Prop? I'll probably butchering it, but is it Prop 65 where like you can literally out here have a bag of meth or heroin, and they just write you a ticket and you go.
That is very correct, and they just reversed it.
They reversed it?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, wow,
this is the last
really?
election.
Really?
But you were 100% right. Like the possession laws were like lowered to misdemeanors, and that's what it was. Like you just get
for
a ticket.
long time.
Yeah,
right?
See, I know all about this because I'm a part of the system.
Yeah, same.
So 2000, I think 15, they changed that law, and it was pretty active up until last year.
Okay.
Yeah, like 9 years. It was like because the jails and prisons were too crowded.
Yep.
So they're just like, we're not wasting our time with these small fries. Yeah. And I believe it was like a ticket the first time, and then the second time you get caught within a certain amount of time, they would put you in jail for a weekend. It was like a slap in the wrist.
Yeah.
Slap in the wrist.
Where it's like in Texas, bro, if I had a gram of dope, are you kidding me, bro? I'm getting 2 years. You know?
Yeah.
You're going upstate. Yeah, straight up, bro. So crazy. So I guess it's good that I got busted in California. And not Texas.
Not Texas. Fuck.
Yeah.
For reals, dude. So you started smoking weed when you're like in the freshman year of high school?
Yeah, coming into freshman year. Like I said, first time didn't feel anything. Second time, oh my God, this is my thing, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was sick. My buddy's older brother put us on to Slightly Stupid.
Oh, really?
You know, so we're
from OB?
Are they from OB?
I think so.
Sick, dude.
I believe
Shout
so.
out Slightly Stupid.
Yeah, they're awesome.
So we're getting stoned. We're like kids getting stoned, listening to Slightly Stupid. You know, I'm like, all right. I was never good at sports. I played them, but I was never really good. I was always like skateboarder. I wasn't even good at skateboarding, bro. I was a filmer. Oh,
I see.
But when I found weed, I was like, all right, sick.
Yeah,
this is my thing, bro.
Right.
This is my identity. You know. So that was high school, bro. We were smoking cannabis all the time, smoking weed, and then freshman year. So how it works in Texas, or at least like in the larger areas, is we have probably out here too, bro. You guys have huge schools here. It's like there's the high school, which is freshman and sophomore year, and then there's the senior high school, which is 11th and 12th grade. So they're separate schools.
No shit.
And so my high school, my freshman and sophomore year, it was nicknamed the Pharmacy.
Oh, the pharmacy. Oh, shit.
So there was
that's the fun school.
Yeah, right. So it wasn't just weed, bro. So freshman year, you know, we got Xanax, bro. Xanax was a big problem in the high school.
Really?
Yeah. And you know, it comes with all like the pharmaceuticals, right? Like I would, you know, like we get like little Vicodins and you know, lean, like real lean, not this fake shit the kids are on these days. But we're from Texas, bro. So like lean is a real thing. Like there's real supply lines for that shit in Texas.
And lean was like kind of like I'm just trying because I never tried it, so I'm just.
It's just codeine cough syrup. You know, it's codeine cough syrup, and it's codeine, bro, which is like literally the weakest opioid.
Got it.
But it was like it's the culture, bro, in Texas. You know what I mean? It's that chopped and screwed like Bun B shit. You know what I mean? That Houston sound, that Houston hip hop, that kind of sect of hip hop music.
Yeah.
That was the culture. And so
That's wild.
we were, and like I said, bro, I'm from like a nice middle class suburb, bro. Like I'm not from the hood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, you know.
But when you drank that, you were.
Yeah, well, you know, we were pretending. So we started getting involved in pharmaceuticals in like freshman, sophomore year.
Got it.
And like I wasn't messing with heroin yet, you know what I mean? And then so like I told you, like weed's my thing, right? That's my identity.
Yes.
Until I found ecstasy.
Oh. We going raves here?
Now we're going rave, bro. Now the new identity.
Yes.
Now the new identity is raver and fucking Molly pusher or whatever you want to say, bro. Statute of limitations is up.
Right.
So yeah, bro. Then we start rolling, and that was like kind of the thing, bro. And I remember, I think it was 2010, my sophomore year. It was the first year that Insomniac took EDC out of LA.
Okay.
And started expanding to other states.
Oh, yeah.
And they brought EDC to Dallas. We were
Oh,
one
no
of the
shit.
first cities outside of LA.
LA, yeah.
Because Dallas has a really, really deep roots in the rave scene from the early days.
I did not know that.
There was this club back in the late 80s called the Stark Club.
Uh-huh.
And there was a time, a couple years, bro, where MDMA was actually legal. And there was a spot called the Stark Club, and they would literally just have bowls out of the shit, is what I hear, bro. I don't know. I'm a 90s baby.
Yeah.
This is what I hear.
We missed it.
I know, dog. But yeah, so there's like a strong rave scene, right? A strong electronic dance music scene in Dallas. So they brought EDC out. I chased a chick there that was like a year older that I liked, and I was just going to hang out with this chick, right? I didn't know what I was getting into, but I took a E pill, and went to EDC as a 16-year-old, and I was like, holy shit,
damn,
what is this, bro?
Yeah.
This is my identity.
Yeah. Fuck that weed.
Yeah. Well, we were still smoking weed, but then that's what it became. So then, like, me and all my friends, you know, we're rolling. We're like the raver kids, and that was like all through high school. You know what I mean? And that was kind of our thing. And like I said, pharmaceuticals are involved. I'm not doing dope yet. I'm doing a lot of E. I'm frying my brain on E.
Right, dude. I've seen people not come back.
Oh yeah, dude. No, listen.
That does happen.
We'll get into it, bro. But I am. There was a couple of times where I'm lucky that I came back. Lucky to be here, bro.
How long were you using ecstasy and all this?
I think I would say from like high school, so like from 16 to like 18. Yeah, pretty much from 16 to 18. And after high school, like I said, bro, family's from Ohio.
Okay.
So after high school, I made no shot of like doing good in school. I'm not book smart.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I was not. I remember this, bro. My senior year, Algebra 1. So this is kind of a funny story. So our neighbor, 2 houses up, growing up my whole life, was the superintendent of the whole school district. Okay.
Really?
So that's
Holy
big
shit.
dog. You know
Big
what
dog.
I mean?
Yeah,
big dog. And we bought his old Ford Explorer as my first car.
Okay.
Yeah. So I get this car and I'm digging through it, and there's a staff, and like I said, bro, huge high schools, right?
Yeah.
I think my graduating class was 2,300 kids.
Wow.
So the parking lot of my high school is like a mall, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? You have to get there 20 minutes before class.
Parking wars.
Yeah, straight up. But I find a staff parking pass.
Oh.
And because he's a superintendent, it's not even numbered. It doesn't have a date. It's just like the golden ticket.
Ticket.
And so senior year, every night I would save a blunt roach, because we used to smoke fucking Swisher Sweets, bro, back in the day.
Yes.
You know,
Nice.
grape Swisher Sweets, and if it was good tree, unflavored Swisher Sweets to taste the cannabis. Right?
Oh yes.
Gotta taste the terps.
Yes.
But, so I would save a roach, and then every morning, I'm not a morning person. I would wake up 10 minutes before school started.
Yeah.
You know, fucking rush to my car, smoke this roach, and then make it with like a minute before the bell, park literally front row in the teacher staff parking zone,
yes,
because it's
dude.
the front row.
Dude.
I got the pass, and
No
run
way.
into Algebra 1 stoned out of my mind. You know, and
Nice.
I failed algebra 1.
Oh, no.
And, the reason I say that is that's just one example of like I did not do well in school, bro.
I see.
You know what I mean? I didn't do well. And
I see.
And so the why I say that is when I graduated high school, I wasn't even trying to go to college.
Right.
But because the family's from Ohio and like everybody, you know, when you're from Ohio, it's like Ohio State Buckeyes.
God,
right?
yes.
So I was like, you know, I had another buddy that I grew up with. Both of our families were from Ohio, so our parents are big Buckeyes fans.
Got it.
And we manipulated them into paying for an apartment for the first year up in Ohio while we went to community college because we didn't get into Ohio State.
Right off
We
the bat.
manipulated them like, we want to be Buckeyes. Like, just
Buckeyes.
give us a shot.
Yeah,
Give us
that's right.
pay for our shit for one semester.
Right.
They paid for a shitty little apartment. We went to community college.
Wow.
And yeah, bro. So that's where I was after high school. I was in Ohio. Yeah, and I'm all depressed, bro.
Typical Ohio
Typical
mentality.
SAD, right?
Yeah,
Seasonal affective disorder.
Right.
And so I'm depressed. I'm all fried out from all the E I did in high school. You know.
What part of Ohio you were at?
Columbus,
Columbus?
right in the center. Yeah. So
okay.
Right, we were living on Ohio State campus. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
okay.
Like right on there, and then driving downtown to the community college. You know.
Oh, okay. I got
And
it.
my plan, bro, I didn't know what I was gonna do, bro. I had no idea what I was gonna do with my life, and I was like, well, I like cooking. I'm like a stoner, you know.
right.
I'm like, well, I like cooking.
Yeah.
And there's no good Mexican food in Ohio.
No.
I want to start a food truck. You know?
No way.
So that was a big plan.
Oh, nice.
And so I'm at community college, first year, barely skirt by. Failed algebra 1 in community college.
Damn.
Not stoned.
Damn.
I made it a point to not go to class stoned. Still failed. But I passed. I made it. I got enough credits. Second year, go into culinary school.
Okay.
And I was gonna do the food truck thing.
All right.
And it's like, bro, I just didn't know what I wanted to do.
Right.
I thought I really had that classic pressure of our society here.
Yeah.
That's like, you need to go to school and you
Get
need to
your
know
degree.
what you're supposed to do
Yeah,
and
yeah.
get this big fucking loan. You know what
Fuck,
I mean?
right,
Take this
right.
huge loan from us.
for the rest of your life.
Yeah, exactly, bro. What a scam.
Yeah.
And I mean, shout out our doctors and lawyers and nurses.
Of course.
Shout out
We need them.
and therapists. You know,
Yeah.
we need them more than ever.
Yeah,
right.
right.
So shout out if you have like, you know, a real career, but like, you know, it's kind of a scam if you don't know exactly what you want to do and you don't have a path. It's gnarly, bro. And I didn't, right? So even at community college, because I was out of state, I took on loans, bro, and I have nothing to show for
it. You still have to pay for that? You still pay?
I paid them off.
Cool.
I was trying to wait. I know, like, whatever. I don't really follow politics, but I know that somebody was trying to, like, write them off or something a couple years ago.
And they didn't?
No. There's some election bullshit. You know what I mean?
Of course. Some propaganda,
Yeah,
of course.
exactly.
Got it.
But yeah, I paid them off. Thank God. It wasn't too gnarly. It wasn't too bad. But regardless, bro, yeah, that's so I'm in Ohio. I'm depressed. Don't really know what I want to do, so I like pick something stupid, you know.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's not stupid. If you're listening, you got a food truck. Shout out. You know,
Yeah, shout
we
out.
love you.
Yeah.
We love you. It's so sick. There's some sick food trucks out there.
Hell yeah.
I would still love to do that, bro. Like maybe later in life and like travel around to festivals and like serve people tacos or something.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Happy
bro.
stoners.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Maybe we could start that, bro.
Hell yeah. Just give it cool little names and stuff.
Yeah.
No, dude. That's cool. So and then did you stay in Ohio very long?
I was there for about 2 years. Or I guess 3 semesters. I was there for 3 semesters. And then my dad had a massive stroke. Massive stroke, dude. I was working at Wendy's at the time, and I remember my mom called me, and she's like, yeah, like, Dad had a stroke. She's like, oh, yeah, like, my mom, God bless her heart, bro. She's like, oh, and he's like, at this point, so he's an alcoholic, and he's like in a coma, basically. Because he goes into the hospital for a stroke, and then he goes into alcohol withdrawal. Because they're treating a stroke. They're not treating alcohol.
Yeah, they don't know.
Right?
Ugh.
So she's like, oh, yeah, like, you know, he would want you to stay and be in school, so just stay in Ohio.
Really?
Yeah. She's, I don't know. But I was like, yeah, right, bro. Because my whole family's from Ohio, right? So I'm like, I have aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa near me.
Yeah.
The only family in Texas, bro, is my mom, my dad, and my little sister.
Got it.
So now dad's in a coma, and it's just the girls.
Right.
So I was like, fuck that, bro.
Yeah.
I drove fucking cross country the next week. I dropped out of school. I drove home. You know what I mean? And, dude, we went, it took a few months for him to come out of this stroke, bro, but he came out. Wow. And I remember, dog, when I got to the hospital, the fucking doctor was like, yo, it's probably time to start making plans, for the fucking service. Basically, like, he's going to die. You know what I mean? Basically telling us prepare for him to pass, bro. And we did not give up hope. And we went and saw him every day. And I would talk to him. And I stayed strong because I have a little sister. And it's just my mom and my little sister. My mom's a special ed teacher. So she already has a gnarly day-to-day. And now she's dealing with this. And it was hard, but we stayed strong, bro, and we kept faith. And after a few months, he came out of it. He woke up.
Really?
Yeah, bro. And like, I knew nothing about strokes, but I learned like, it kind of can depend on what side of the brain it hits, right? I don't know which side, but let's just say, for example, the left side, it's going to, you can still walk and talk, but it's going to wipe your memory. Like one of my homegirls, her dad had a stroke, didn't remember any of his 5 kids or his wife, right?
Wow.
Didn't remember them when he came out of it.
Yeah.
My dad kept his wits, kept his brain,
Wow.
but fucking had to learn to walk again.
Okay.
Had to learn to talk again.
That part of the brain.
Gnarly. Yeah. Gnarly stuff. So it was all new to me. The brain is a trip, bro.
It is,
you know
dude.
what I mean? It's a trip.
It is.
But yeah, he pulled through, bro. He's a fucking fighter. And
that's awesome.
We got him home, and like we're not rich, bro, so we couldn't afford like full-time care for him. Yeah. We were able to get some help, but like some things like with his walking, like with a stroke, I also learned this. It's like in that first year, you have like a year of malleable brain time to relearn, and then you're kind of locked in. So it's like you got to work for that year, bro. If you want to walk again, you got to work. If you want to learn to talk again, you got to work really hard. Yeah. So I would help my dad and kind of coach him and make him do our little walk down the hallway and shit. Yeah. And he got pretty solid, bro. But it's still like still like a caretaking kind of deal. Got it. Right. Got it. And I was helping with that, and it was a heavy time, bro. It was a heavy time. And like I said, in Ohio, I'm depressed as fuck, bro. Like, I was depressed. I was coming off of like toxic relationship, ecstasy use for multiple years, living in Ohio.
That needs recovery.
Yeah, bro. So I'm depressed. I don't have any program. I don't know about program. I don't know about like any of this stuff, bro. And perfect time for heroin to come.
Oh man, really? Yeah. The
magic ticket, baby.
Yeah, there you go.
So that was great for a little while, right? And I'm from Texas, so it's like, it's quality shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's good, clean shit. It's not like this fucking bullshit that's out here now, right? And so I started doing dope, bro, and it was self-medication in the beginning, right?
Of course.
Like, it got me through all this stuff.
Right.
It was a hard time, bro. And it was like the perfect, worst, best time for heroin to come into the picture. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. Yeah. It just came in right in the right time. Yeah. Right? And dang, dude. And it was just like from the start, just like everyday use and
I think the first couple weeks, me and my boys, I had like 1 or 2 homies that I was getting high with, and we would like, not every day. We lasted a couple weeks of chipping. You know what I mean? We lasted a couple weeks of chipping, and but eventually, of course, it came to every day. Yeah. And like I said, I'm like helping with the fam, and I'm doing all this shit,
balancing this shit out.
Yeah. And but yeah, obviously, eventually, it started to get gnarly,
Mm-hmm.
and I get kicked out of the house.
Oh fuck,
And
really?
like, God bless my mom and my parents for doing that. You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Go figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, I thank God that they weren't like enabling. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And just let me keep doing my thing. Like,
Yeah.
I was out, bro. You know what I mean? I was out of there.
Yeah. I had the same treatment.
Yeah.
I'm at the time I was hurt and
Yeah.
angry about it, but you know it was the best thing.
100%, bro.
You know what I mean?
100%. That's the best way you can love somebody, dude. And it's hard, right?
Right.
With like either sponsees or, you know, people that we want to help. Like now that we're on the other side of it, bro, it's hard, bro. And like I'm codependent as fuck, bro.
Absolutely.
I'm working on that shit.
Right.
You know, I'm
Same,
actively
dude.
working on that shit.
Right.
But like, it's hard, bro. It's hard, you know, because you know you don't want to see your people ruin their lives, or pass on.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like that's the best thing you can do for them.
Yeah.
Just kind of just go, you know, if you want to get high, go do it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I feel that.
And it's a little different now with the, like, you know, fuck fentanyl, bro.
Right. Fuck yeah,
Fuck
dude.
fentanyl.
Thank you.
It's a little bit different now, bro, with this shit out there now, man. You know, it's a little bit different, bro.
It is.
You know, I mean, back in the day, we had these OG heroin guys that have been getting high for 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's guys that can handle it and just live that life. But now it's like this new shit, dude, is just fucking evil, bro.
It is, dude.
It's fucking evil.
It is. You know. And so, how was I gonna share this on there? Because I'm still kind of dealing with it. But like one of my really, really good friends, he just died like two days ago.
I saw that, bro. I'm really sorry to see that.
I'm not trying to put his name out there, you know, but it's just, you know, it's like one of those things, man. It's like I had like high hopes for him, you know, and you know, I met him through this brand, and I met him, you know, putting him on the show and all this, and I really was, you know, rooting for him, and you know, he had his struggles with, you know, mental health, and you know, and he was kind of going backwards, and it was really hard, you know, our friendship was kind of taking a toll this past year over it, and you know, but I still, you know, got love for the guy, and I was like trying to, I was hoping for the best, you know what I mean? Hoping for the best, and then you know, I heard he fucking passed away, and it's just fucking flooring me, man. It's like one of those things, and that's literally, I'm like, God, fuck this shit, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it gets me, you know, and you know, you think you get numb to it, but I don't. Like, you know, it's like one of those things, man. It's like, you know, fucking addiction and fucking, you know, being on this journey of recovery. You know, it's a beautiful thing, but you know, you do got to see like the truth. You know what I mean? That if we don't fucking get clean and really work on ourselves, you know, we're gonna fucking die. You know. But yeah, man, it's been one of those things where you know, it's like, you know, go get done, right? You know, do your thing, go get done if you're not done, but like, you know, just know that, you know, there is a price to pay.
I'll get into it in a little bit, but I mean, literally earlier this year, bro, I really was I was there, bro. I was in ICU. I came this close. But,
Really?
But yeah, I saw that your friend passed away, and what I'll say is, I mean, you just mentioned he's been on the podcast before, so we can honor him in the sense that his voice is out there helping, right? And his voice, who knows who his voice touched and who his voice saved, right?
Absolutely.
And I agree with you, bro, that it's really hard, you know, and recovery is a beautiful thing, but it's also, we're signing up to it's like going into battle, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I always like that analogy. It's like going to war, where on one side of it, you are bonded with each other quickly, right?
Mhm.
Because we come from the same traumas and we come from the same struggles, and we can relate to each other on a deeper level. So we relate quicker, but at the same time, or on the other side, I guess more so, is we have casualties of this shit, bro. You know what I mean? And it's real. And I truly, especially after my experience earlier this year, I really now look at this shit, bro, like me, you know, being a part of the program and being a sponsor and not even a sponsor, bro. Let's not put a name on it. Any act of service, whether it's in a meeting or it's doing a podcast or it's just calling one of your brothers and talking or listening, bro, like we're literally saving souls, bro. We're saving souls. You know, that's how I look at this shit now. It's not just like, oh yeah, I want to be sober to have a good life. It's like, bro, we're saving souls because it's fucking dark out there. Yeah. And it's only getting darker.
Absolutely.
And we are the first line of defense, bro. You know what I mean? We're the ones because we've been there. We've been in the darkness. Right. You know what I mean? And it's heavy shit. And it's a heavy role, bro. We're in the trenches. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that is what keeps me like, bro, I will drive 5 hours if it's an opportunity to help and possibly have a hand in saving someone. And for me, I have to remember that it's not me, bro. I'm just a channel and a conduit of God.
Right.
And once again, and the beauty of the program is God can mean something different to everybody. I say God because it's one syllable. It's easy to say. I could say universal, energetic flow in the sky or whatever, but it's just easier to say God. I truly believe, bro, that we're channels of God, and we're channels of God. Whatever he needs to say that somebody needs to hear that's going to save somebody, bro. That's what we're doing, bro.
Absolutely.
You know, and bro, are you kidding me with this podcast, dude? Just imagine how many people you've touched, man. Right. You know, right. That's huge, bro.
It is. Yeah. Around the world, sir.
Yeah, bro. I love it. I love it.
And so, when you picked up heroin and you got kicked out of your place in Texas, what did you do after that?
I went and stayed with a buddy for a while. I lived in for my life for a while I was living in a shed.
Oh, shit.
I was living in a shed, and then I was going with my buddy and his grandpa every morning, and I was mowing lawns. So I'd go, and like his grandma, abuelita, you know, excuse my gringo fucking, but my buddy's grandma, bro, she was so sweet. And it's like, they didn't let me in the house a lot, but they would let me come in and take a shower, and she'd make us like lengua tacos or like fucking chorizo tacos. She'd feed us in the morning. We'd go fucking landscaping all day, and then come home and make like $60 a day or something, you know, you know, and then get high, live in the shed.
The life.
Yeah. Did that for a while, bro. And then went back to Ohio. My cousin wanted to help me and tried to give me a job with him. Didn't last super long.
No. It's hard to hold the job.
It's hard to hold it down. But I got off dope for like a little bit. You know what I mean? But then I'm back on. I'm working at a butcher shop. And
no shit.
Yeah, and I'm I got the cheapest room on Craigslist. I'm working at a butcher shop, and like, dog, I'm loyal to the foil, bro. You know what I mean? I'm loyal to the foil. So
right.
I got caught at this butcher shop 3 times with like a smear of ash on my face from smoking dope in the parking lot. You know what I mean? They gave me 3 chances with the ash face.
Wow, dude.
Shout out, dude. What was it called? It was called House of Meats. The butcher shop.
Nice.
And they're not around anymore, I don't think, but they gave me 3 chances with the ash face. Bro.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah. But eventually they let me go. One of my coworkers was like an AA guy. I didn't know what AA was.
Okay.
AA guy. He let me stay with him for a couple weeks to try to help, and I just couldn't handle it. I was just still getting high, and he's like, "Bro, I gotta let you go." He was literally crying whenever he's like, "You have to go." Right. You know, just like my parents, bro. It's like, thank God for that. You know what I mean? He couldn't enable me, and so now I'm in my little '98 Civic beater, homeless in Ohio, in Columbus. And I didn't last very long, bro. I lasted like a few weeks. You know what I mean? And like I got cotton fever 2 times in the last like couple days. You know, have you ever had cotton fever?
No, I have not.
Are you familiar with it though?
Yes.
Oh my god,
I
bro,
heard.
it's so fucked up. And like, so I'm staying in this Walmart parking lot, fucking cotton fever, shaking, sweating, throwing up, and out of money. And finally, like I had a homie, actually the same homie that I moved to Ohio with. He had come out to California, and so I called him. I was like, "Yo, like I need to go to rehab." You know?
Okay.
And so he lined me up with somebody. In hindsight, they probably body brokered my ass.
No!
But
you're one of those sheeps.
Yeah,
like, get him there, get him there.
Yeah,
get him there.
exactly, bro. But it got me out here, you know.
Okay.
And that was in 2000. Fuck, bro. I don't know. Maybe 2016.
Okay.
9 years ago.
Wow. So
And I landed in San Diego.
wow.
And do you remember American Addiction Centers, AAC, down here in San Diego?
That sounds very familiar.
They're not around anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Too much body broken shit.
Probably, bro. Yeah.
They caught on.
Probably. It was a gnarly spot. But I went there, and then I went up to O-side, went up to Oceanside.
Okay.
Did like an IOP, sober living for a while.
Okay.
And yeah, that's what brought me out to California, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. But you never like knew anything about Cali or just
never knew shit about California, never knew shit about recovery, about AA, about treatment. All I knew was that my friend came out here to get off of dope. You know what I mean? And so I did the IOP. It was like a 6-month program. Did well. I'm like star student, you know what I mean? But did not listen to the suggestion of going to meetings and getting a sponsor.
Oh yeah.
So I leave.
Right. Yeah.
I after 6 months, I leave, and I'm like, I have a little job at like a car dealership, and I rent a room with one of the homies I work with. Smoking tree the day I get out.
Oh, graduation present?
Yeah, exactly, bro. Graduation celebration. And so I'm smoking tree, and my little thing was like the research chemicals, bro. Like my favorite one was I'm not gonna like name it, but it was like it's basically like Xanax, but it's like one molecule different. Oh, which makes it legal.
Oh, cool.
So there's like a whole scene of that shit. And this is 9 years ago, right? It's all buttoned up now, so don't even think about it. But basically, you're basically ordering like pure Xanax powder for like cheap as fuck off the internet. So I like get a bag of that ordered, and then as soon as I do that, I'm like, all right, let's get some dope. You know?
Now you're ready.
Yeah, and I find some dope, and I think that I can, you know what I mean, support my habit and do what I do. Right. So I try to sell dope in a state that I'm not from.
Oh, yeah.
Where I don't know anybody.
Wow, yeah.
And I mean, you can probably guess what happened, bro. You know, I got set up. I got controlled delivery. Yeah, I took a transportation charge.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. So
that's not a weekend in jail.
No, but it was pretty mellow. Like we were talking about earlier, bro. It's like the shit's so overcrowded in California.
Yeah.
I did 45 days. You know, I did 45 days up in Vista.
Okay.
Super mellow, to be honest, bro.
It's not the Thunderdome.
Yeah. Where's the Thunderdome? What's that one?
It's actually George Bailey, just down that way.
Oh, I've heard that name. That's a gnarly one, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I only went to low level, but there's 2 sections. Well, there's actually multiple sections, but in general population, there's where I was at, and then there's high power, which is pretty much like prison. Right. Everybody that's getting ready to go to prison, they go there. Yeah. Or you have such high points, they'll just send you there.
Fuck that.
But
Thunderdome.
The Thunderdome. Yeah, dude, it's nuts. I had some fun times, but man, I do not ever want to go back there.
Was low level still pretty gnarly?
Yeah, because people want to make a name for themselves. Yeah. So they're like, I want to go to, I'm ready for prison. No, you're not.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. So it could be even worse sometimes. Yeah. But yeah, dude. So that's the very famous institution of jail politics.
Yeah. That was something I learned too. Like, bro, did not know about politics.
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? And I sat down at the wrong table when I
Oh,
got
no,
in there, bro. I
didn't know. Hey, come over here.
yeah, they're like, hey, brother, come over here for a second.
Yeah.
Let's talk to you for a second.
Yeah. That's always not good.
And I wear glasses, so they liked me, bro. I was good.
Okay.
They called me Harry Potter, you know?
That's hilarious.
I literally have a scar on my forehead.
Oh,
too,
you did?
Bro. Well, look, no, I have it. So that's my Harry Potter lightning
there you
bolt,
go,
bro.
there you go. Meant to be.
So they called me Harry Potter. It was honestly like it was cool, like, you know, and I got sent to trustee. And this is the funny thing about Vista, bro, is like, because it's right by Pendleton, they have like a military wing, so they get like extra whatever. And so somebody donated some Xboxes to the military wing. Well, one of them, I moved to trustee. One of those Xboxes made it to trustee, bro.
Whoa.
So like, bro, I was chilling. We also controlled like the TVs for the whole jail.
facility. Yeah.
So we have a whole thing of all these movies.
Really?
It was like our job to pick the movies and play.
Really?
So we'd all be like, all right, what should we give them tonight? You know what I mean? Let's give them Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
Bro. We'll give them 1 and 2.
Yeah.
You know?
Fuck yes, dude.
And so I'm in there playing Xbox.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. That's so funny.
Yeah, playing Xbox, watching Fast and the Furious.
Wow.
You know, yeah, it was all right. Yeah. But I mean, I got a mark on my record now, bro, because I was broke as a joke, bro. So I went in with a public defender on a felony transportation charge, bro.
You're gonna get fucked over.
Yeah, so I'm hit. I got that. That's all right, bro.
Yeah.
So I think I can probably get it sealed next year, though.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
It's
yeah,
been
yeah.
like, I think it's been 7 years.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. You get an expungement and then
Yeah.
you seal it. It's nothing.
And you can just pay a lawyer to do all that for you. Right?
Mhm.
Yeah, Mel.
I would do that.
Yeah.
I still can't own a gun.
Yeah,
I haven't.
I'm pissed about that. I'm pissed about that, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'm from Texas, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh,
Like,
for
we're
sure.
used to it, you know?
The exact opposite, dude.
Yeah.
Over here, they be tripping.
Yeah.
I need to get a governor pardon.
Have you heard about success stories with that?
Not with this governor.
Oh, yeah, for real, bro.
Maybe with the governor, I could.
Yeah, the governor to be down.
Yeah. No problem.
No problem. Get your AR.
Get your nah, but it is what it is.
It
man.
is what it is. Hey,
is.
we're living a spiritual life, brother. We got no enemies. Like
Right.
we're good. We're protected.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
that's really how I look at this shit.
Exactly.
We're protected, bro. As
Exactly.
long as we're doing shit like this and we're, giving back to the community and helping people, we are protected.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
With that being said, bro, I mean, I like fucking shooting skeet. You know what I mean? Shotguns and like, whatever.
It would be nice.
It would be nice,
It would be
bro.
nice. Maybe one day.
One day, bro. Yeah.
One day. So, what did you do when you got out of jail?
Well, I immediately called mommy and I was like, I want to go back to IOP. I want to go back to sober living.
Yeah.
So the program that I went to picked me up straight from Vista and took me right back.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I go from literally being in Vista in the dorm, right, to this bougie ass house in Oceanside. You know what I mean? The nice ass treatment, sober living.
Nice,
so blessed and
Mm-hmm.
like. So that was nice, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna stay sober.
Right.
And that lasted for a little bit.
Of course.
But I did another 6 months.
All right.
No AA, no program.
Yeah.
Smoked weed the day I left.
Graduation again.
So now I'm smoking tree again. I'm working though, and this time though I'm white knuckling and I'm not doing heroin. Right?
Okay.
I'm not doing heroin.
No.
I'm not doing benzos.
No.
I did have one little slip up, dog, and I got some benzos. And sure enough, went and found the homies with some dope.
Yeah.
Overdosed.
Oh,
Narcan,
Really?
full on. Yeah. So overdose, Narcan, and that scared me away for a little while. And then I moved down to Pacific Beach.
Oh,
And,
nice.
and I was valeting at this like boutique hotel, making cash, and like once again like cruising for a while, white knuckling, not on dope, and but eventually like back on. Always, I always end up back on dope. And I remember, dude, I was it was coming up on, it's 2018. It was coming up on Christmas. My mom had bought me a plane ticket to come home. And I was like, okay, like I need to get off dope to go home. I need to kick. I got like a month and a half. I can do it. Right. So I go on the dark web. Let's take the date out so that way it's not incriminating. Right?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, anyway, so I get online. I do what I gotta do. I procure cut.
Sure. There we go.
I get ketamine, benzos, and Suboxone. Right.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do like a controlled kick. I'm gonna get off dope.
Right.
Before I go home. So I do all the ketamine the first day.
Why not?
Oh man. I make it long enough though that I can take a sub, right?
Yeah.
I made it long enough that I could take a sub, and then what did I say in my story, bro? Every time I do benzos, I want dope. Right. So I'm on a Suboxone, but I'm like, I'm getting dope.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I go get a bag.
Don't do it.
And I ended up ripping like just a massive shot because like the pharmacology, baby. Like I got to get over that naloxone. You know.
The balance act right here.
Bro.
Oh,
and it worked. I pushed through it.
Wow.
Right? I get high as a kite. Not out in front of my guy's house. And he comes out. He's like, "What are you doing, bro? You got to get out of here." And I was like, "Oh shit, okay." And I get on the freeway somewhere down here.
Yeah.
Get on the freeway. Get rolled. DUI.
Oh man.
Yeah, DUI, had just an ungodly amount of heroin in my system. They're like, "How are you not dead?" You know?
Naloxone.
Yeah, naloxone, exactly. And yeah, so I catch a DUI. Well, when you have a DUI and you lose your license, you probably can't valet for a job.
Oh no, yeah, right. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, bro. So I lose that job.
Yeah.
I'm living in Normal Heights, renting a room in Normal Heights, and on dope, no job. Found a weird little job carpet cleaning on Craigslist.
Okay.
It was so depressing and terrible.
It sounds.
And yeah, I lasted a little bit. I remember I was talking to a recruiter. I was like, "I'm going to the Navy."
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I'm going to the Navy, bro.
Right.
You know? I was like, "You guys take felons?" He's like, "Yeah, we're the only ones that take them." Like, "We'll take you." So I'm like, "I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. You know, I'm going to the Navy." Did not go to the Navy.
No, you didn't?
No, dude, I was on dope. You know?
Boot camp would have been fun.
Oh, God. Can you imagine, bro? Kicking in boot camp. Holy
Go home, boy.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. But nah, so I made it a few, like, I don't know, carpet cleaning, terrible.
Yeah.
And then this is my experience, bro. And this was like my first like God shot or spiritual intervention was I was laying in my bed in my little Normal Heights spot. My roommates are like, "You're out tomorrow, bro. Like you haven't paid rent.
Right.
You're out." You know what I mean?
Right.
Sorry. And I'm almost out of dope, and I'm just laying there, bro. And it's like the weight of the world is on my shoulders, right? Like I can't get out of bed. I'm just like, gravity is pushing me, and I'm like, fuck. Like I am either gonna kill myself or I'm gonna be homeless in San Diego, and like I don't want to kill myself. I'm not suicidal, so like we're about to run it. Like we're about to be homeless.
Yes.
We're about to be homeless tomorrow, and I've basically accept that, and then I get a call, bro, and it's like 8 or 9, probably 8 p.m. And it is the program director from that program, that IOP Sober Living program that I'd been through.
Yeah.
I had emailed them proof of completion. I was like, "Hey, I need proof of completion of the program," because I was applying to other jobs and they're looking at this felony. And I found another valet job that was going to take me, but they're like, "We love you. You're great. Like, you know, you have a good resume for this shit, but we need proof that you had rehabilitation because you have this felony on your record."
Right.
And so I emailed just a generic customer service email. Hey, give me completion. And I get a call from the program director, all chipper. You know, I'm over here laying down like, "Oh my God, I'm going to be homeless tomorrow."
Yeah.
And I get a call from the program director like, hey, Greg, like, dude, I saw your name cross over the thing. Like, you know, we're going to send you that thing, all that. But like, dude, I figured I'd just call and see how you were doing. You know what I mean? How are you doing? You know? And I was like, well, now that you mention it.
Right. Not so good.
Yeah, not so good, bro. So like he literally called the night before I was going to be on the street. And it wasn't like one of those like scheduled little like alumni check-in calls. It was just like him seeing my name on the thing and being like, yo, let's check in on Greg. And so he's like, well, we can get you help. Like, you know, you want to go to treatment? And I was like, let me think about it for a day. So even though I'm like facing homelessness, I still have to think about it for a day, bro.
Right. Of course.
I'm,
yeah. It's a real Soapy's choice.
Right, bro? Just insanity. And so, yeah, I made the decision. I go to treatment, right? And this time I'm just beat down, bro. Physically, emotionally, mentally, just beat, bro. Yeah. It was hard. It wasn't like the other times where it's like I kicked for a few days and then I was fucking eating good in treatment. Like I was fucking hurting and I was exhausted, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like spiritually exhausted. And so this time I go to treatment and this was December 4th, 2018. And I was like, okay. Like, I've tried this a few times. Now I've been through jail. I've caught a charge. I caught a DUI. I tried to just smoke weed. I've been through these programs and did it my way. I was like, all right, I surrender, bro. I surrender.
Right.
You know? And I did everything they said in the treatment center. I went back to that same program and they suggested I get a sponsor. I got a sponsor. You know, I did a real first step, which is surrendering to this shit, bro, and admitting to myself wholeheartedly that I am a fucking alcoholic, bro.
Right.
You know, and that surrender got me almost 5 years of sobriety, and I was sponsoring guys, and I had it, bro. Like I had that I got the sunlight of the spirit that they talk about, bro. Right. You know, I got what they were promised. I got all the things that were promised, bro. When I came out here, I was afraid to speak to anybody. I was so anxious. Yeah. I couldn't work a server job because I would be afraid to talk to a family of four. Like, I was terrified, bro. I would not be on a podcast. Are you kidding me? You know? Right. But AA literally gave me like everything, bro. It gave me a voice. It gave me a career. It gave me like everything I have, bro. You know? And I got almost 5 years of sobriety. And then I thought I could smoke CBD flower, which is the dumbest shit.
Really?
After like almost 5 years. I was going to less meetings. I was successful at work. Ego. Basically what happened is my ego started slipping back in. I got a little success, right?
Yeah. Feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, oh, you know, I'm going to smoke the CBD flower. So stupid.
Well, what was the intended purpose of that? Just
I don't remember. Just, like, it's just that's my addict brain, bro. There was no purpose. It was just like to relax, bro. Some bullshit, right. And like, long story short, because we're going on and on, but like, that's turned into getting a batch of CBD that was really just weed and getting stoned as fuck and being like, I'm stoned, but I don't want to use heroin. This must be okay. AA must not be right.
Yeah.
You know
totally,
what I mean?
dude. Totally.
And so I started smoking weed, and this is like about a year and a half ago. I started smoking weed, basically leave the program after 5 years. Okay. 4 strong years. 4.5 strong years, bro.
I see.
And then the last half year was kind of shaky.
Right.
But 4 strong years. Now I'm Cali sober.
Yeah.
And then started doing ketamine because ketamine helps with depression.
Oh, it does? Wow.
That's what they say.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Some bullshit. Some rationalization.
Right. Good to know.
Yeah. It's so crazy. So like I'm doing a bunch of ketamine, smoking weed every day. And like I said, bro, my story is as soon as I get benzos, I want dope, right? So this is where it gets gnarly. In April of this year, I like had some benzos for one day, and I was watching that Purdue Pharma documentary about the OC80s.
Yeah.
And watching that just
Triggered?
fired it up, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, fired it up.
Wow.
Haven't done dope. And because now, like I said, 5 years sober, but then a year and a half Cali sober.
Sure.
Colorado sober.
Ketamine
and weed.
Oh, I love that. Wow. Yeah, they were Cali sober way before, and then they just took it up a notch.
Yeah, they had to kick it up over there, bro. They got red rocks out there and shit. But yeah, so 5 years sober, 2 years Colorado sober, so like 7 years off dope.
All right.
And I watched the Purdue Farmer documentary. I'm like, all right, let's run it. Let's get it. And in my head, I'm like, I can get away with 1 day. I can get away with a one day heroin vacation.
1 day, One day
no
heroin.
problem.
One day heroin use. That's it.
Yeah, no problem.
Moderation.
So, go up to LA.
Fuck.
Get a bag.
Oh my god.
And like I said, bro, the shit's back in my day. We were doing dope, bro. We were doing heroin. We weren't doing this fucking nasty xylazine ass, fentanyl ass bullshit, bro.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And so I was like, I'm gonna find black. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I do, and it tastes like black, it smells like black, smokes like black, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it must be black. No,
Yeah.
no.
Must be black. Well,
Well.
got the bag in the morning, lost the whole day.
Yeah.
Basically, hardly remember driving back from LA to Orange County. Hardly remember it. Hardly.
Right.
Make it back to Orange County. Don't really remember shit the whole day, dog.
Yeah.
Like I got the bag in the morning, and I lost the whole day. And I wasn't going hard, bro. I hit a couple little lines on the foil, bro. Not a small amount of the shit.
Right.
And I lost the whole day. And the next thing I remember is I'm awake. I'm waking up in the ER. They're like trying to get a vein in my wrist, just poking me nonstop, trying to find a vein. They got a phone in my face, and they're like,
God.
hey, bro. Hey, if you love anybody, if there's anybody that you love, you better call them and tell them to get to Mission Hospital.
Oh God.
And like I said, family's in Texas.
Yeah,
So, but I
yeah.
called my fucking mom and my sister, and
Yeah.
I was like, hey, like, I'm sorry this happened. Like, I'm probably not gonna make it, you know?
Shit.
And it was like that, bro. And
Oh God.
and I was having kidney failure. I had a minor heart attack. I was having kidney failure because I passed out on my leg. I passed out on my leg. I cut my leg, and that cut off circulation in my kidney.
Got it.
And so my kidney was failing, and my leg was filling up with fluid.
Yeah.
And I was in the ICU for 6 days.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't think I was going to make it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and this is like 7 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in the ICU for 6 days. I was in the hospital for a total of 10 days. They surgically implanted a PICC line in my chest, which is basically like 2 tubes hanging out of my chest so for dialysis.
Right.
You know, and now I'm on dialysis
Shit,
3
man.
times a week. They're removing like 2 to 4 liters of fluid out of my leg.
Wow.
3 times a week, bro.
Wow.
Liters, like 2 liters of Mountain Dew, baby, coming out of my leg.
Coming out.
You know, and it's just torn up muscle. It's like rhabdialysis or some shit.
Yeah.
And it's like breakdown of muscle because the
Yeah.
kidney can't do its job.
Yeah.
So here I am, 32 years old, walking on a cane. Doctors are no doctor will tell me that I'm going to be okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I get it. It's like a legal thing. They can't like tell for sure, but I was fucking terrified, Luis.
Yeah.
I was terrified.
Right.
I thought I didn't think I was going to make it. And when I did eventually think I was going to make it, I thought I was going to be on a cane for the rest of my life.
Right.
On dialysis for the rest of my life.
Right.
Like, they're not giving a kidney to a heroin addict, bro.
No.
You know?
No.
So
No.
So yeah, bro, it was absolutely terrifying. And God bless all those people in the dialysis place, because it's like, these people are dying, bro. And I'm surrounded by death, and I'm surrounded by people who have to do this 3 times a week for the rest of their life to stay alive.
Right.
It's brutal. And it was terrifying. And it brought me extremely close to God and extremely close to ChatGPT because I had the medical system's shot, bro. It's really difficult. So they're like, all right, like, you can't eat this, you can't eat that, but that's all. They give you a packet, right?
Yeah.
And it's like very important with kidney stuff. It's called the renal diet, and it's a very specific diet. All I got was like a packet, dude.
Yeah.
And like a fucking, not much.
Yeah. Right,
So I
right.
use ChatGPT to like a dietitian and to line up a diet. And I use it to set goals for myself and the mental piece, right? Because it's no doctor's telling me I'm going to be okay. No. Fuck you then. I'm going to be okay. You know, I'm getting through this shit, bro. Absolutely. The power of our mind is so powerful.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when you sit in the hospital and we're at the mercy of those doctors and shit, bro, it's not your odds are not good. Right. Because they see it all the time. You're just another body in there, bro. And God bless doctors. They're heroes. Yeah. But just the system as a whole it's gnarly.
It is.
And so I had to take it upon myself and stay positive. And I had people that surrounded me. Shout out my boy Derek. He went into my place and cleaned out my place and all this stuff. I had a lot AA surrounding me. You know what I mean? Yeah. And but I made it through. Shout out Mike and Hannah. When I got out of the hospital, they took me in. They brought me to their house. They fed me. They took care of me.
That's fucking awesome.
Because, dude, I'm walking on a cane. My big goal of the day, those first 3 weeks, was just to make it to the bathroom and back. I was that close to incontinence, bro. Wow. If it was a little worse, I would have been in a diaper, dog.
Fuck.
So that was, and I had to work so hard just to make it to the bathroom, bro. And I would throw up because I would get queasy just standing and sitting up, and it'd take me 2 minutes to sit up, and I'm doing. It was insane, bro. Wow, dude. And that didn't even get me sober. Now I'm all right, well, I need to smoke weed for the pain.
Good justification.
And then after a month, I'm all right, I need to do some ketamine to work through this trauma. You know what I mean? So now I'm back on Colorado sober. Woo! Literally, after all that extremely terrifying shit, that didn't get me sober, bro.
Wow.
And I still did my thing for a couple months. And then, 90, maybe 100 days ago or something, a little over 3 months ago, I was in my apartment, bro. And I was ripping really hard. Once again, benzos. Get the benzos. Didn't get heroin, but just went through just an ungodly amount of ketamine. And this is the alcoholism, bro. It's I couldn't stop. Right. And I get it with heroin. It's if you don't have heroin, bro, you get sick, right? Right. But with ketamine, you don't get sick, bro. You don't get sick. There's no real withdrawal to it. But I was using it the same intensity of my heroin use. I had to have it. I had to have it. I had to have it. Yeah. Just extreme. My alcoholism, dog. Right, you know what I mean? Just extremely. Right. It was insane. And I had this moment of clarity, bro. And in my apartment, I live alone, and in my apartment, dude, there was just this absolute heavy, thick, dark energy in the room with me, bro. And I was fucking terrified, bro. Yeah. I looked around, my apartment's all torn up, the couch cushions are all pulled up because I was looking for bags I lost. Yeah. I had punched out my TV because they're listening.
Yes, it is. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Yeah, they are for sure. So I look around and I'm holy shit. I'm in this. This is where I'm at right now. And it was terrifying, bro. Right. And that's when I broke down. I'm crying. I'm calling my people in AA, and I'm I need help. I need to go. I need to go to treatment. And so I went to detox, and so I went to detox, and then I still have my apartment. I didn't burn everything down like always, but I made sure to check myself into my center again that I've been through so many times, and they scholarshiped me.
Yeah, you told me that.
Thank God. Shout out. They scholarshiped me, and Southern California Recovery Centers, I'll shout them out.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
So I went down, I did 60 days down there.
Okay.
Super humbling being back on the bunk beds. You know what I mean?
Of course. Right.
I got a cute cat in a nice apartment and shit. But I wanted to push myself back and be bro, this is where you end up. You need to remember that.
Yeah.
And thank God I did, because it brought me down to San Diego. And I tapped back in with the community down here, dude. Yeah. I met you. I met so many awesome people. Shout out Summer for introducing us. She's been on the podcast a few times, right?
A couple times.
So I've met some amazing people down here. And yeah, dude, I'm what, 94 days sober. But
Fuck yeah, dude. Here. That's cool.
yeah.
94 days.
Yeah, boy.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But like, I think it's important to note that for me, bro, like all that scary shit, dialysis, ICU, literally getting blood pumped out of a PICC line in my neck before they installed the one in my chest.
Right.
Like getting my blood pumped out. Like that didn't get me sober, bro.
Right.
It was a spiritual rock bottom for me. It was a spiritual thing for me.
Right.
And I'm always really, really loose with the spiritual stuff because I don't want to turn anybody off from recovery or sobriety. But like the fact is, dude, it's dark shit out there. It's a dark game that we play.
It is.
And it's getting darker and darker, and the supply lines are getting gnarlier and gnarlier. Yeah. And it's just, dude, this is like the fact that we're sitting here and that we were doing fucking these are like the gnarliest of the gnarly drugs, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, fentanyl. Absolutely. Like obviously there was some sort of fucking fentanyl weirdo analog shit that I was on that, you know, to lose a whole day off of a couple little tubes, you know what I mean? Yeah. And so I you know, it's we're the lucky ones, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? Absolutely. And I don't take it for granted, bro. And I know that that's my job, bro, is my purpose and my job is to share this story and remind people, bro, like, it doesn't matter if you have time. Nope. You have to stay on this shit. It's a daily thing, right? It's a daily reprieve. Right. I had time, bro, and I had all the success in the world, and I had a good voice, and people asked me to lead their meetings, and I did all that stuff. Right. But then, you know, I let up, and look where it left me, bro. And that's not to be a fear. It's not to come from a place of fear. It's just my reality, bro. Yeah, that's absolutely. My story. Absolutely. And it's just, man, dude, I'm just so grateful to be here. And and I'll do this for the rest of my life. I have to do this. Absolutely, I get to do this.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
We made it.
We made it.
Yes, we did.
Another day.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Well, thank you so much, bro, for coming on here.
Yeah.
This is fucking awesome, bro.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Hell yeah.
You're awesome, dude.
Thank you, man.
You were a light in this community, bro.
Oh, great. Thank you.
And you said it yourself, bro. This is worldwide, bro.
It is.
We will probably never know how many people that this touches, bro. And this is at your hand. You know what I mean? Yeah. This is what you started, man, and what you built. And it's just, it's a beautiful thing, bro. And I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you.
And I'm honored to know you.
Thank you.
And I'm excited to become better friends with you, bro, and do this thing with you because we can't do it alone. Like we were talking about earlier, it's like we're going into battle, bro. Yeah. We're going in the trenches, bro.
We are.
You know, and we need each other.
Absolutely.
And I got you.
Absolutely. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, bro.
I appreciate you again, once again. Yeah. Bro. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.